Hi, my name is Eric. Today I'm going to show you how to make a reduced choice drop-down list in Coda. This is a list where there are items available, but as they get selected, they're removed from the drop-down. So let's see how that works. So here I have a blank Coda doc, and I'm going to start off by creating a brand new table to hold the list of items that we have. Use /blank to quickly make a blank table, call this items, and for this I'm just going to use some food items. So an apple, banana, carrot, a donut, and an egg. And then for each of these items, we can choose how many of there are. So create a quantity column and make that a number. Create these other columns, and let's choose how many. So I'll say there's 1 apple, 2 bananas, 1 carrot, 3 donuts, and an egg. So that'll tell us how many of each can be selected. And now let's create the place where those can be selected. So I'll create another table down here. Call this one people. And in this people, I'm actually just going to drag it right over here so we can see them both side by side. We'll have a name. So let's say Alice, Bob, and Carol. And they're each going to pick which items they want. So we can change this column type to be a relation to the items table. Now here it's prompting us, do we want to create a linked relation? And I think actually we will in this case. So by clicking this button, I've now added a people column to the items table so that we can map both ways. I'll call this items. So you can see to start, Alice can pick the apple and Bob can also pick the apple. Doing so, you see adds Alice and Bob to the people column of the items both ways. Now what we want to do here is say once Alice picks that apple, it is no longer available for Bob in the dropdown. And doing that is fairly simple. We go to the, let's just delete the values here. We go to the column options, and there's an option down here called option settings. So it says which of the options in this relation should show up, and we can create a custom filter using a formula. So this formula is going to say, for a given item, should or should it not be shown in the list? And so I think the logic we want to use here is if that item has been used already more times than as many times as the quantity, then we shouldn't show it anymore. Or rather, we should only show it if it's used less times than the quantity. So I think we can say for the current value that we're looking at, so the current item that we're looking at, let's look at the people column, which shows all the people that are using it, and then let's count those up. So that's how many people are currently using that item. And then if that is less than the current value's quantity, so if it's less than the total amount, then show it, right? So if the total people using it is less than the quantity, then show it in the list. I hit enter, and now if we go back, you'll see that Alice can pick the apple, but when Bob goes, apple is no longer present. He can pick a banana, and if Carol goes, Carol can also still pick a banana. But finally, if Alice were to go look, now the banana is gone. So that's how you can create these sort of drop-downs in Coda, and they allow you to make selections limited in cases where there are a limited number of things to be chosen. I hope that was informative, and I'll see you next time.